I've just woke up and we've arrived at Genoa, Italy. We've disembarked for the day, and the first stop we're going to check out is the Galata Marine Museum, and it's pretty close to the pier. They have a submarine here that we get to go inside of.
Look at the blade. See the blade to the center.
The admission for the museum is €17 each. They have a few ships here that you get to walk inside and tour around.
The ship that we're entering now is a Spanish galley ship, which is principally rowed across the ocean.
Viaggio. Cosa credi? Il magistrato delle galere voglia pagare?
Oh, neat.
There must have been thousands of model ships with just incredible detail put together in this museum. It was just amazing, right from the first ships ever sailed up to the newest ships that we sail nowadays. The village that you just saw was part of an immigrant display where they showed what it was like to leave Europe and head for North America. This ship that we're going to walk through was one of the ships that would have been piled full of immigrants. They had nowhere to eat except for sitting on their cots, and lots of them died. It was quite the experience to walk through the ship that they would have lived in.
I think so. We're in the submarine now. Yikes, pretty tight quarters in here. Oh! No. Oh my goodness.
This is the end.
See the buildings. It's not big.
Ugh, feels a little claustrophobic. Do we have to walk through here?
What?
Do we have to go through here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at the size of the torpedo. Interesting thing about it is that everywhere there was a spare stitch of ground, they hung a hammock in it for people to sleep in.
Kind of scary down here. Kind of scary.
They're all showers.
Yikes. That's the torpedo chute.
Look at that's a torpedo right there.
Yeah.
Jeez, eh?
Okay, I gotta put this down while I go up the stairs.
Lined up for it. This is what we gotta do, just stop and eat a bunch of little things.
That's so cool. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's tiny. Oh, it's a short one.
Basilica Annunziata del Vastado.
That's a nativity scene.
We just woke up and we are arrived at Marseille, France. And slept in until what time, Eric? 10 o'clock. So now it's what time after eating breakfast and finally getting ready? What? Is it seriously almost noon?
It took a long time to get you out of the room.
We're becoming spoiled brats, I think, because we're in Marseille, France, and I can't believe we're moving that slow. But here we are. We just got off a free shuttle ride from the port.
Crazy guy sitting on the bench.
fishermen set up here and the locals come buy their fish. That pizza crust looks good. We're gonna walk up this really steep hill to get to a cathedral.
That was quite a hill. Cameras don't show the hills. Now zoom this way, scan this way, and you'll see how crooked the hill is to the cars. And that'll show it.
And where we are going, it's right there.
Hold the camera straight up.
Which way? This way?
1,000 stairs at the top of the big hill that you just hiked up. That's the weirdest thing.
We've almost made it up the hill. A few more steps to climb. This is Notre Dame de la Garde. Great views up here.
Ah, beauty.
That is where we walked from. That's that marina that we were standing at, where I got the video of the fish.
Steep. Everything is really steep here. Mind you, we did just climb up to the huge abbey. Yeah, that'd be the shortcut.
We think this is the Abbey St. Victor, but we'll wait and see if we see a sign somewhere to get in.
Yes, it is.
We paid €2 each to come into the crypt, which is, I believe, the basement of this church. What the heck are those? Tombs?
There's sarcophagi. Yeah, there's Christian martyrs buried here.
Holy crap! So those are like coffins up there.
Yeah.
Do you think their bodies are still in there?
Absolutely, 100%.
But was the lids on there?
Yes, 100%.
Are you supposed to?
Chrysanthus and Dimple. It's from the 4th century, so this was carved in the year 390 something probably, and it's incredible. It's trees branched up with snakes along it, and there's a person
And
Saint Corinthus and Daria are buried in here.
we're very surprised that nothing is like roped off. In the course of the 5th century, growing religious devotion led to the creation of a place of worship on the site in 2 parts, a basilica and a central plan building. This early Christian monument was set in a space hewn for it out of the back wall of the quarry. So when they say this is a crypt, does that mean when it was originally built, this was built to be a place to keep bodies, or did they do this after?
They built the church on top of the chapel of St. Lazarus.
This is crazy. Wow. It's crazy they let us down here.
Yeah, just unattended to walk around. This is what I mean. Can you imagine how different this would be if there was 50 tourists people with you? There's no body in there anymore.
Well, that's what I said. Like
No,
the one.
look at in that one. No, look at that. There was. There are bodies in that corner.
I don't know. The ones up on the shelf, I didn't think they had lids. Maybe they evaporated over time. I mean, there's obviously a lid on that one.
Yes, their bodies evaporate, sweetheart, but the bones are left behind, okay? Wow. There must be 10,000 boats in there.
We're going to make our way back to the ship now and walk along the marina and enjoy the view. There's the abbey that we went to that had the crypt underneath of it. And behind it, you can see the Basilica Notre Dame that we walked to up the hill.
Great day, Genoa. We leave Italy tonight, and I leave a little bit of my heart in Italy. I love this place so much. We might get to see this every time. This is crazy.
Show that part. How are they going to get on there?
He jumps onto the deck. There's on our ship there's a flap folded down that the pilot walks out on like a ramp. Here he goes, he's going to get him now. He's like under the boat.
Wow.
Here he goes, he just jumped. Pull away with him on there. Watch. See him? He's on the deck already. He's right there.
Oh yeah.
That's him. That's cool. Another successful jump. We're gonna go catch it right at the end.
So that's fine. The view is.
That's like it mimicked them saying hi and stuff like that.
We're on the hop-on, hop-off bus again, and we've just come up and arrived at La Sagrada Familia, a Catholic cathedral in Barcelona. We're getting off here, and we're going to go inside and explore the inside of this beautiful building today.
Look straight up at that Christmas tree. That is just too interesting.
Smile.
I say we give up for a little while and just walk around. That's what they said once we got. Let's wander around for buildings.
Huh?
Many emotions.
Oh, yes.
Amazing. Yeah.
We can add it, but if we don't, that's fine.
I don't know. It's to you.
Looks like there's another level of the church in the basement.
Yeah. Mark. Yeah, yeah.
We've stepped back outside to have another look at the exterior. Just so much to see everywhere you look. There's a new sculpture.
Yeah, that's expensive too. And my God was so rusty.
It's really hard to capture the size of this building. It just doesn't truly show up on camera. It's just amazing to see in person. Inside the building, they have a bunch of displays set up that talk about Gaudi and show how he came up with the plan to build this huge creative masterpiece of a building. I don't know. I didn't see a plaque.
So here's Joseph, and then the three wise men over here.
They closed early today due to a funeral mass that was being held. We looked it up online when we got back on the ship, and it turned out it was for the Pope. This is about the time where we realized that it's taking longer than we thought it would to get back to the cruise port. And we ended up deciding to get off the bus and get a taxi and head back to the port. We don't usually leave it this late to return to the ship, but we were enjoying our company so much and the visiting that we really lost track of time. We were to be back on board at 3:30 and the ship was going to depart port at 4. Well, our feet stepped foot on the ship at 3:20. Talk about adrenaline rush. I hope we never cut it that close again. I've got to record this for Madeline. Look at what a good job they did of baking this bread to use as display. There was a medical emergency on board that required a helicopter rescue to the ship.
So this is an emergency that's taking place in the West Mediterranean on January the 8th on Magnifica. The helicopter's brought in over the back of the ship. The ship has been stopped, and this is a medevac personnel who is lowered down to the deck to coordinate the removal of the patient with the medical center staff. The staff told me that this is actually a relative of the patient because the patient has to have someone go with them. So that's why this person looks visibly uncomfortable on the way up the line. The medevac is still on the deck helping coordinate the removal of the patient in the stretcher up to the helicopter.
Bah, le pied. Là ou là, je sais pas.
There was quite a few people watching with me. Now, when the helicopter wasn't lifting, it would wait off station just off the side of the ship. You can see it here. It's moving out off the ship so it can wait a safe distance away.
Et je me suis cassé les vis. Oh là là, une dorsale.
This is the first responder being lifted up the helicopter. He waved the whole way up. And hopefully this person gets a speedy delivery to the nearest hospital in Spain, which is only a few miles off our starboard side, and makes full recovery.